After the newest update to MOC, they've added an absolutely broken memory turbulence, and it has just given the bleed debuff such an upper hand, and today I'll be showing you how crazy it gets if you have like a Luka build. Hello internet! And today we're back with Luka. Somehow, someway, he's managed to find a way in my heart. Like, he looks like a very chill NPC type of person, but I somehow just like him a lot more than I should have. And I've refarmed all of his stuff, and now I have physical damage boost, or now I'm also on the physical set, which does give him attack, which I would have to assume is not that bad. It also gives me physical damage as well. It's no longer the break effect build, and now I'm on like 34 attack. Beautiful number. I also have 81 F hit rate, which isn't quite enough, I don't think, but I've got like 40 from Eyes of the Prey, so no, I don't really have a lot of F hit rate on my Luka. And someone was asking, but in terms of Eidolons, I have 3 of them, which honestly none of them kind of change him too much, so I don't think that's like too crazy. But today we'll be using Luka with Sushang and also Wolf. And this is the kicker, the memory turbulence. At the start of each cycle, we deal 200% of all of the dot effect as damage. Are you kidding me? Hence why I'm gonna show you just how broken things get. And here we go with the team in question. With a Bronya that's weak to physical, and then her tier 3 Soul, which is also weak to physical, but it's annoying that Bronya can cleanse dot. But I think we haven't had enough like dot output that we can just debuff them twice, even after they cleanse. We have break effect Sushang here to get all the bleed in the way. We have Luka, and this time he'll be pretty much activating the bleed from Sushang. I got Wolf as well just to get that defense shredded. And to kill Baymax, I have a psychotic child. Ah yes, somehow they're totally not related in this world. Or maybe they do. Who knows? We'll have to check out the lore. Wait, let's put this guy in place. Bang. Okay, that's perfect. We're up against 4 depressed person. Let's send them off with some murder.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Alright, here we go to first lane, Bronya's tier 3 sub. And today we're also featuring like an actual Luka build. It's like a normal one where most people are going for. It's the attack, physical damage, or build. Paired that with Sushang, which she will be the main breaker. And today will be a Sushang masterclass as well. I want you to just see how often she can break. First, so let's go with a one punch man. Boom, 14,000 right there. The freaking attack stat. And right away, we can have the break already. So we're gonna go and do that. I'm slowing this down. Let's just see the damage here. It should do quite a bit. Back, 28k to break, 31k total. And it's not even the crazy part yet, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and weaken this guy. I'll use the Abyss Lotus or whatever this is called. Get covered by my green goo. And here we go. I can either land my bleed on this lieutenant guy right now, or I can just use my single target to activate Sushang's break, which I think for this turn, I'm gonna activate Sushang's break. Let's just see the damage here. Boom, 34k. And you might think it's crazy. I'm gonna slow this down again. It's not even the crazy part. He's about to take the turn. He's taking 30k. Look, he's dead. He hasn't even spawned his like little kids yet. He's about to do it though. Not even. He's not doing it yet. Yo, he can't do it, and he's already dead. And this is the broken part, guys. Look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna heal, right? And once I take a turn with Bradley Sis, they're gonna just randomly take 90k. Okay, maybe not 90k, 50k damage because of the memory turbulence. Just watch this, dude. Let's shoot them with the Nerf gun, and boom, 50. I want. That's this week, guys. So if you have a break effect Sushang pair with Luka, this is your time to abuse them, bro. And let's just test an attack physical or Luka. How much will I do in a break? It should still do quite a bit. 10k total, and I land a bleed, which that guy is already under a death sentence. Once I activate the memory turbulence, they instantly die. And they're taking 11k just from the dot anyway, so we are chilling, guys. Let's just wait as we beat this guy that's afloat. Right, I know this is like not clearing it quick, but I just want to, you know, show you guys stuff, you know what I mean? I'm gonna break this guy again. That also lands a bleed. I landed a bleed on this guy, so watch this. I'm gonna land a bleed here. They're both gonna take damage. Bang, 26k by just me standing, dude. This game is totally balanced, man. Gosh dang, they wanted to sell Kafka a lot. Kafka did not even need this. But then they added this, it just makes Kafka like god tier now. Like, how do you lose with Kafka? I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing again. Let's get that dot vulnerability in, and we're about to break with Sushang now. The bad part about this is I think Bronya will cleanse her tier 3 sub. But either way, I think we're still fine. Like, I can re-break this guy in a matter of seconds. So I'm not particularly worried. Let's just do that. And yeah, there you go. You can see all the debuffs are dispelled by her one skill. Broken as an ally? broken as an enemy, man. But the good part about my team is, well, I can kind of just re-break him in no time. And I would say if there's any weakness with Luka, well, kind of just against Bronya, I guess. If his bleed gets cleansed, he kind of can't use his single target now, can he? So I'm forced to use ear to land the bleed. That bleed alone should do a lot. This is where, instead of just break effect Sushang doing everything, we will see a bit more of how Luka will tend to things. Right, now we should just live here. Get that heal up. Bronya should be one more time. Channeling your inner American here. And you're about to get those reinforcements. These are like mere tier 1 subscriber. They don't even have like the sick shield as a badge. I'm gonna go ahead and touch the tier 3 sub because I like hurting myself. And it's also just to get the ulti. The moment he dies. Oh, dude, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to break with Luka, man. But he still has a bleed on him, so I should be able to activate it here. Let's just see the damage, man. Boom, 11k on the activation. And again, because of this week's MOC, that guy was dead. Like, I could just waited for the MOC to prompt. He would have taken like 40k damage just like that. And look at how much Sushang just shreds that freaking white bar, man. I would love to put my white bar in you before we get too weird. And before you murder my bratty sister. Gosh dang. We are gonna break Bronya this time with Silver Wolf, which, well, I mean, on my team now, whichever I break you on, like, you're just dead. It does not even matter. Right, here I know she does not have any bleed whatsoever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant the bleed right now and just utilize the turbulence. Boom, 40k for free. I even had to do anything. I just planted a bleed with Luka. This week's MOC is just stupid. Oh, what? I can literally take my time. It's like already over, so I'm just gonna torture you a little bit. Right, here comes Luka again. I already have a bleed on Bronya, so I'm just go ahead and use the basic to activate it. So boom, 17k on the activation. We'll get the one punch man animation you in as well. Bang, vulnerability up, and 47k for fun. Oh, I can't wait until you take your turn if you do have a turn, but I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna have a turn. I've got a chicken girl with me. Are you gonna lift this? Yeah. Just like that, man. We've defeated Bronya. But basically, guys, that is this week's MOC. It just makes bleed pretty much broken now. Bleed is actually a dot where if they just randomly do 200% of their original damage, that is obscene. I don't know who allowed it, but Blaze Out of Space does not enjoy that dot. We're about to turn that Blaze Out of Space into Fart Out of Space. And here we go with the ultimate challenge. Now, of course, this is not MOC 10 because in MOC 10, none of them is weak to like physical. But what's different this time is we have Natasha now. And now we are truly moving into the region where it's full-fledged mono physical team. Well, barring Wolf, but she's kind of just whatever we want her to be. But anyways, allow me to take care of these vermins. And here we go with the actual fight now. I have all my ultis. This Blaze of Out Space is about to get blazed back in Earth. We're gonna start with Bratty Sis. She is probably one of the most like timeless characters that you will ever find. I really can't see her ever to be considered bad. Like, are you kidding me? Her defense shred is just too good. Anyways, let's just punch the bad. And now we have the chicken girl. We're gonna use our E, and here's where we have to kind of decide. I could either go for the entanglement play here, which also kills him, or I could go with a bleed play, which also kills him. Yo, oh dear me, I'm spoiled for choice, but I think I'm gonna go for the chicken play, guys. Summon a big ass chicken. Like, of all the things to like summon, why is it a chicken, Sushang? There's always been like a funny character to me. And before someone comes up with a chicken lore and explain 10 reasons why Sushang has like this whole chicken thing going on. We have bleed on him now, and we have 4 stacks of Luka, so we can activate it later, which I do intend to do. And here we go. I can either use my old bleed here or his basic, but I don't want to waste his basic, right? Look at it. He has 4 stacks. I'm gonna just use it right away. And boom, 37,000. Just like that. I've tried to 32,000 again. He's already dead. It's the first time he's using Blazing Absorption, and he's already dead. I mean, like, don't mind if I do. And at this point, because of the memory turbulence, I don't even have to touch him anymore. I just have to kill the mobs, and the memory turbulence would just do way more damage than it should, and I just win. That's just this week, to be honest, guys. And boom, 51. I don't even know how to do damage anymore. The stage beats itself. That's Honkai style, guys. Is it not wonderful? It's wonderful in the sense where you really just don't have to try hard. Like, there's actually 0 reason to now. How do you even lose? Like, there's just no way. And just like that, we kill one of them, and we're about to kill the other. Bag, get out of my face. You and your freaking smurf looking ass. Right, what's bad is I don't have full ulti coming in, but I think we'll still be fine. We're gonna start by wrecking the Cocolia cosplayer. So you get those defense shredded. When Cyril does her ult, you just know something's about to die. And look at him on the break. I'm just gonna use E here into Sushang's chicken summon. Go for this, Sushang. Naruto might have the frog, you have the summoning jutsu chicken summon. So boom, 30k break, and it's just such a disrespectful skill. She's just sitting on them with a chicken. And just like that, I think Cocolia is absolutely dead. Blazing Absorption is gonna go, but we know we can destroy the stone less cold Steve Austin. You know what I mean? He's kind of hot. And we're doing 38k, by the way, on that freaking activation there. And I think Guardian Shadow is just dead. Like, she's gonna take a turn to take the dot damage, and she's gonna take that freaking damage from... yeah, 30k there from the dot, and she's about to take the damage from the memory turbulence too. And just so happens I can't attack you since you want to like die alone so bad. Oh, be my guest. Here comes the meteor, which doesn't really do too much, to be honest. And here comes the memory turbulence that does way more than it should. Just like that. I think she's dead. I mean, nailing the coffin here, I'm gonna go and use the basic. This should absolutely murder you, just like that. Boom. 20k on the activation. That's from Break Effect Sushang. Honestly, I'm not even seeing that much of like a value in Luka himself being well built. Like, the Sushang break with the Zero break is just doing most of the job. I even need to heal with Natasha. Like, she could have just not been here. I'm gonna go in with the basic because it breaks like about the same anyway. Let's go with the Eon Bratty sister into the ulti. He's about to take damage as high as Mount Everest. I was gonna say Mount Everest's height, but I'm just gonna give up because I can't pronounce. But we did like 30k on the dot, didn't we? Gosh dang. And we can do it again. Now I would go for the E and then hope for next round where I can activate Luka's own bleed and Sushang's break, right? Because it still has one turn, I believe. Yeah, right here. This bleed is from Sushang's break. It has one turn left, so I could technically do E. But sadly, I'm not fast enough though. That's kind of a bummer. So it leaves me no choice but to go for basic here. It still does a lot. Like, are we kidding? 21,000 right there. I'm not even using like a god tier Sushang. My freaking Sushang has like 130 break effect, which if you have tried before, it's not that hard to get 130 break effect. And just like that, we're able to break it again. This time we might be able to use Natasha of all things to break the guy. Just because that's too troll, I'm not gonna do it, guys. And well, I wouldn't even get the chance to do it. Natasha even had to take the turn. And freaking memory turbulence with a 50k damage. Of course, these two are 7 and 8, which already is like later stages, right? 9, there's like no physical weakness enemy, so practically there's not much reason to bring Luka at all. Same with 10. You don't really find any physical weakness in MOC 10. Or maybe they updated it, I haven't found it out, but either way, up until this point, every enemy is still the same, I think. And just like that, guys, there we have it. If you have Luka this week, and if you have Sushang, she doesn't even need to have like hardcore investment. I do have like high break effect, and that's about it. I have plus 15 everything, but as long as you hit the freaking break effect, man, who the crud cares? I got 120 actually, that's not even a lot. And as for my Luka build, it's actually decently built, but I don't seem to find, you know, a situation where I had to rely on its E. Sometimes I use it, and it's actually good that it does damage. But before I try Break Effect Luka with Break Effect Sushang, which didn't even make that much sense because most of the time it's gonna be Sushang who breaks. So kind of makes sense for Luka to go on this build, but maybe I should bump his speed up a lot more than this. You know, I am on attack boot, so maybe I should switch that out just to get that activation a lot more. But either way, I'm happy with Luka. I'm happy with Break Effect Sushang, and this week's MOC's Memory Turbulence is just too broken for any dot, especially Blade, since it does that much damage. It is your time to go for that 3-star clear, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.